I know what I'm about to say may sound like blasphemy to some people, but I tell you, it is the truth. Giving will not make you rich. I'll be right back. This is the Impact Factor, a daily source of inspiration and insight to living a life of impact. I am Dr. Adebayo. Yes, I've said this, and somebody will say, what? See, it's important for us to, because we are talking about building our career, building entrepreneurship, getting into the things that God will have us do, and being able to do the things that He wants us to do. Now, it's important for us to understand and believe the right things and do things the right way so that we don't expect and run into trouble. I was speaking to someone recently and he was saying that it's come to, as far as he thinks, that a lot of believers are now the ones that are doing rituals. They are the ones that they are killing people that are disgruntled with the church. Why was he saying? I don't know whether it's right, whether it's correct, but his point was that some people have gone to church and people have told them that if you give this, then God will give you this, and then you become rich. If you give 100 naira, 100-fold harvest will come to you, and then you will be rich. And then they've been giving, and they have not become rich, and they get disillusioned, and then they go and do rituals, or they go and do scams, or they go and do fraud. Why? Because they tried what somebody said to them, that if you do this, then this will happen to you. So it's important that we say this up front. I believe in the power of giving. I believe that scriptures ask us to give, but it's important for us to know that we do not give to become rich. In fact, giving will not make you rich. If you give to a certain extent, you actually may lose more physical resources than you have. One of the greatest givers we have now in the world, if we talk about giving, is someone named Bill Gates. For many years, Bill Gates was the richest man in the world. If Bill Gates was not giving, he could still be the richest man in the world. But Bill Gates keeps giving and giving, his philanthropy, and his wealth is reducing while his business is doing well. But giving has not made him richer. Or he has some other billionaires, so to speak, that don't give anybody anything and they are becoming richer. Yeah? So let's understand why we give. You can follow us one of these Sundays. On Sundays, we devote the Impact Factor to teaching on doctrine. Yeah? We'll examine in depth why we give. But it's better for us to say that we give because we love God. We give because it says to us to give. We give so that we can live for ourselves treasures in heaven. We give so that we can be a blessing to the people around us because God gave. And because all we have does not belong to us anymore. It belongs to God. Giving will not make you financially secure. Giving can invoke the blessing of God upon you so that what you now do will now be blessed and it can now make you rich. But giving by itself, if you give and you don't work, you will not enter into financial security. Giving is important. Work is important. Take your work seriously. Take your job seriously. If you have questions, please go ahead and ask. If you disagree with me, you want to enlighten, you want to share your thoughts, please go ahead in the comment section and ask, or send me an email, send me a message. I will be glad and happy to hear from you. A big thank you to all our partners that make this program a possibility. God knows your address and will visit you in the precious name of Jesus. I invite you to fellowship with us very soon at one of our services, one of our programs. We'll be happy to have you. Very soon we're going to be hosting another edition of Prophetic Praise Night. Please make it a day. Join us. God bless you as you do so. Enjoy this lovely, lovely piece of gospel music as well as this previous edition of the Impact Factor. Stay inspired and God bless you.